Alright folks, this is day 2. Ended up driving 888 miles yesterday. You can see David up there in front of me paddling. You see all my gear. Big bag here, bag there, more ropes in the back. But that's what we finna climb right there. We're just out of Hagerstown, Maryland. I think the state line runs down the middle of the river here, I think, maybe, I'm not sure, but really don't care. We're gonna climb that bridge pier right there. That's what we finna climb. Got a little tree up there on top of it. There is a geocache up there. Me and David, we finna go get it. I'm gonna shoot a line over it, set the climbing rope, and then climb it. We'll be back in a minute. And then I'm gonna go over on the other side over here once he gets that done, and I'm gonna reel all that line out of that cube back over to me. Then we'll be ready to put the climbing line on that and pull it back over and anchor it. So that's where we're at right now. So everything is going pretty good, other than just the time it took dealing with this current in the middle of the Potomac and trying to shoot the line, because this pier is pretty tall here. So we'll be back in just a minute. There's my slingshot right there that I shot it over with. David's got the line ready over there on the other side, and I'm fixing to reel this. It's like reeling a fish. This is a 50-pound test Spectre right here is what this is. I'm reeling. Over here. You can see a little bit what I'm doing. What, David? I've got it. See, this is the pull line right here. That's a 50-pound test Spectre. Gotta cut this. I'll just leave it like that. I'll be back in a minute. Alright, everything's set. There's our anchor right there. Anchored up. We had to add a little short piece of rope to it. And it goes all the way up, over the pier. David. So we're ready to climb. We're going to climb on the other side over here is where we're going to climb from. And I got to get my GoPro and bad thing is, come from 800 miles to come up here and do this. Yeah, I'm from Columbus, Mississippi. Yeah. There's a geocache up there. You know what geocaching is? Where you get GPS coordinates and you try to find a hidden container, and then you find it and you sign your nickname in it and put it back. There's a geocache up there on top of this pier. And that's what I'm going to get. Yep. Drove 888 miles yesterday. Come up here. Yeah, I know. We got a big get-together right up here at the Ag Center today. And so that's the reason why we come on up here to do this too. Yeah, man. Yep. Y'all finna go fishing? Cool. All right, man, you too. Whew, wow, my mouth's dry from climbing up. Once I got up here, it gave me out a good bit, but I'm up here on top of the pier. 70-foot tall pier in the middle of the Potomac River. The state line runs right down the river. You can see the road there. Everything went perfect. Went right up when I shot the line, it went through this tree, which was just right. Kept it off the side of the pier there, which is good. David's coming up now. The rope's tight. Here's the cache right here. There's a logbook. Fixing to sign it. This is mine. Got my phone and all that stuff in it right there. And going to sign a log. Let David come up. He'll be up here. Taking a few minutes to get up here, but this is it, man. There's a bridge over yonder that you cross, and there's another old pier over there, another old pier over there, and there's the newer railroad bridge right there. I already had a couple of trains come by. Hopefully one will come by here in a minute while I'm up here and I can film him coming over. And then if you can see over there, there's another pier. Those are shorter. Those aren't but about 30 feet tall. There's a cache on one of them too. We're going, as soon as we get this one, we're going to paddle over there and get that one also. But you can see there's some guys down there fishing, watching me, thinking what an idiot. And then there's a bunch of kayakers just put in. There's probably 30 or more of them fixing a kayak down the Potomac here. But you know, some people like crystal meth. Some people like to drink. Some people like to shoot up, do things like that. This is what I do to get my high and get my fix. Just stuff like this. Drove 888 miles yesterday to get up here. A long drive, most I've ever driven in one day. And I'm gonna come back tomorrow. I'm fixing to go to Geo Woodstock up here at the Ag Center here in a minute. So we're gonna get some footage of David coming up. So we'll be back in a minute. There's old David. How dry is your mouth, David?
Yeah.
Is it dry?
It's real dry.
I could have.
One of them guys in the fishing boat are turned this way. You reckon they're watching?
There's no doubt they're watching you. They're waiting on you to hit the water so they can call 911.
Did you hear them guys that stopped by when they got on up under the bridge?
What'd they say?
He was climbing. They said, 800 miles to climb that?
Yeah.
That's pretty badass right there, man.
I agree. I agree. David's almost up. All right. You taking selfies?
I was.
You was?
Okay.
Bye. Drove 800 miles. David's over here taking selfies. Of course, I ain't got no room to talk. I taking some selfies too.
Yeah, you was plenty busy while I was on the way up here.
Correct, yeah. Yep. That's what we came for, man. Get some more spit in your mouth yet.
Yeah, have to do that.
Well, I was about ready to spit dust when I got up here. This cache right here is one of the older iconic caches in the world. Lots of people have it on their watch list, and a lot of people would like to do it. We didn't tell nobody we was going to do it. The cache owner knew that we were going to do it. We didn't tell nobody because we didn't want a bunch of other orangutans hanging around or anybody wanting to stand on the bank and log the cache. So that was by design. It did take me a little while to shoot over it. I was trying to shoot from this side over here, which was shooting me turning from my right side, and that wasn't working at all. So paddled around on this other side, and the current wasn't near as bad over here. First shot, right? First shot over. But the height of this thing right here, the way it's situated, I could have done better on the ground. If I'd have been standing on flat ground, I could have got it over the first shot, no problem. But man, shooting from a kayak and current, that ain't no fun.
That's strong too.
Current strong. Yep. And I showed y'all the rope a while ago where it went right through the tree. That wasn't on purpose. That was by a complete accident. That worked out perfectly the way that went because it kept that rope off the side of the pier. And you saw the trim work I had to do coming up through there a while ago too. So got that done to get up and then just let David come up. Beautiful day today. And just another adventure. But as I was saying before, this is everybody knows about this cache, longs to get it. Very few people have the ability and the gear and all that stuff to be able to actually get up on top of this thing like this and do it. And I've got a couple more caches in the world that are like this that I know about that I want to get one day. But this is another one marked off the list, check marked off the list. This is the biggie right here, man, biggie. One, because of the distance, just because of the notoriety of it, and the height of it. And anytime you deal with having to climb in water, yeah, that sucks, but at least we got it done.
Well, this cache is the inspiration.
Correct.
For mine. It's over there on the Flint River.
That's right.
When I found this and read about it, looked at it and all that, I thought, man, I gotta do one of them.
That's
close
right.
to home.
And what David's referring to is he's got a cache on the Flint River called what crossing is it?
It's the NC in St. L. It's a predecessor to the CSX.
It's an old railroad bridge crossing over the Flint River that's just outside of Huntsville. And I actually hit a cache on top of a pier too at home in Columbus. And that's where, this right here is where I got my inspiration from too, but it's not but about 28 feet high. And then David's in Huntsville is about 45 feet high. And the cool thing about it is Anna Kate, which is Anna Banana 3, she wasn't but 10 years old at the time. And I didn't really know David at the time, but I had messaged him and told him that me and Anna Kate were going to go do that cache, my 10-year-old daughter. He tried to talk me out of it.
Yeah, I had some reservations about that.
And but all that did was just fuel the fire a little bit because I knew I could do it. And me and Anna Kate and Jill and my little Emma, she wasn't but 6 at the time. We rode up there. And I put Anna Kate in a kayak and we got a rope over it. Me and Anna Kate both climbed that pier, and she was 10 years old. She's 16 now. So that was pretty neat. This is what I long to do, man. It's what I love to do. It's what David loves to do too, right?
Yeah.
So
all you gotta do is ask.
Hope y'all enjoyed this. Take another breath or two and then we're fixing to go back down over the side. We got more caches to get. We got Geo Woodstock up the road about 6 or 7 miles, I guess.
That little pier back there.
Yeah, we're gonna just hop up on top of that thing. That thing down, that little 30-footer down there, I'm just gonna throw a leg over it and get up on it. But I like taking y'all along on my adventures. I know the wind's probably killing the microphone right now, so I don't care. We'll see y'all later, y'all. All right, man, this is cool. Gonna get the train coming across. Heck yeah, baby. What's that diesel? Maybe I'll smell some of it. There he goes. Look at there. Raw power, baby. it.